Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and back to another Ride With Me vlog. Today I am here with the beautiful Miss Canberra. Canberra is not a horse that I've had a ton of experience on riding. She's relatively new-ish to the barn. I mean, I think she's been here for a year now. But I've only ever ridden her twice. And the very first time that I rode her, I found her very, very difficult to ride. With her last owner, she sat in a field for some good years. She does have quite a bit of showing experience, but yeah, she just had a bit of a break between work. So her coming back into riding, a lot of the struggle with her was her fitness and her corners and things like that just needed a lot of work. And on top of that, she is a massive horse. She's 17 hands, so she has really big strides, and she also is very, very springy. So I found her trot quite difficult. I found her corners very difficult. My first ride on her, I just found it very difficult in general. And then I didn't ride her for a little bit, and then I had my second ride on her, and it was significantly better. And it's been a little while now since I've ridden her, maybe a couple months. And yeah, but I'm excited for our third ride to see if we're even better together. Oh, Miss Canberra, little pom-pom. I feel like it's becoming less pom-pommy. Pompe. Yeah, those are my stinky gloves. Okay, you gotta give it a rest now. Just chew it in your mouth. Open. Good girl. Good girl. So we are all done grooming, we're all done tacking up. I'm just finishing putting on her bridle, and then we'll head outside and we'll start our lesson. Come on. No, Bailey, you're gonna get kicked, Bailey. This way. Come on. Good girl. Watch your step. Door. Come on. Good girl. So usually the second we get into the arena, Canberra just starts screaming. She's just calling out to her friends. But I'm surprised she's being a little bit more quiet this time. I guess she's just a little bit more used to being away from her friends when it's time to work and do a lesson. Oh my goodness. Look who woke up from his slumber. So starting with the usual warm-up, posting at the walk with no stirrups. If you haven't tried it, please try it. I promise you, it is life-changing. So it is finally starting to warm up here in Ontario. Spring is on the way, guys. All the snow is starting to melt. I am so excited to be riding in the outdoor arena again. Hopefully not too much longer until we can do that. So immediately she's already wanting to cut the corners, but I'm noticing in this ride it's not that much of a struggle to push her in the corners. It's definitely better than it was, but if you stop riding for 1 second, she's gonna cut that corner pretty big. But as long as you're riding and you're pushing her in, she will go into the corners nicely. So when you're doing trot pulls on a bend like that, you need to adjust the angle that you come in depending on the horse that you're riding. If you're riding a really small pony, you want to go more on the inside, versus if you're on a taller horse, you want to go on the outside. But in that case, I guess I had overestimated how wide I would need to go for Canberra and just went a little too wide that first time. I'm obsessed with the way Canberra's mane just like bounces with every step. It is so cute. But we are just crossing the diagonal and we're going to do the same exercise going to the right now. And as we're going over these poles, since they're on a bend, I'm not holding 2-point, I'm still posting over them.
You can't come into an exercise and not give him additional support. Right? You have to make sure that he's bent. You're like the lawn. You're getting in the right spot. He has enough pace. That time that Claire, I kept falling over the trot pole with Canberra.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, if you actually ride, then she'll stop falling. And it worked.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 times.
As a rider to make sure your horses actually fall over. Making sure they're balanced, they're using their hind end, they're not leaning to the corners, their head's not too low so you're going to stumble and trip on their front end.
Thank you.
So the first time that I rode Canberra, because I find her trot super springy, I had such a hard time sitting her trot. Like, it genuinely felt like I was doing a half seat sit trot. Like, I was bouncing all over the place in that saddle. But this time around, I do think I'm able to actually sit it. Now, it does still need a little bit of work, but there's improvement.
I know. His nose is covered in sand. Can you breathe? He just did a massive exhale. Put what back a little bit? The leg back a little bit before squeezing?
Have it back a little bit just to the kids and cupping, and then I squeeze it out.
Okay.
You sort of post it.
Yeah.
So you're sitting.
Okay.
Because there should be no trot steps, right?
Yeah.
You post, you open up opportunity for trotting.
Yeah.
Leg back.
Ooh.
Down and back.
Ooh. Good girl. Walk.
Okay, so already our walk to canter transition is getting better.
Yeah. Ooh. Good girl.
Your half seat touches every stride.
Yeah.
Don't just stand.
Okay. She's getting better.
Oh yeah, she's so good.
Yeah.
Fitness makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Would you like down and through with your half seat? Yeah. It's all thighs. Thighs shouldn't be moving. Nice and stuff. Sit down more.
Good girl.
Half seat's not quite there.
Yeah.
You're still kind of like up on top of the pommel.
It needs work. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do it more because it needs work.
Yeah. Down. Like back here more. Yeah, like that. Back
Oh, that feels way more balanced.
there. Okay, let's do the other way.
Funny girl, she's trying to show off her moves. When your horse is easy, perfect, and you just want to look pretty.
That's right. So if you're coming into a new exercise, canter pulls on the corner with a horse that already has a pretty good trot. That's time for Hussy. Go. That's when you want to get back. Too far left. You have to go further right.
Okay.
That's better with your half feet. Touch down every step there.
So because I do really want to improve my half seat, while we're going around the long side, I'm working on my half seat, and just as we're coming up to these corner pulls, I am sitting down in my full seat.
Saved it. Good girl.
There's our repeat.
Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. 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 Whoop.
The right shoulder back, right off the back, yep. Right leg on.
So one thing that I struggled with Canberra in my last 2 rides with her when we were cantering, we would break to trot a lot, especially after jumps.
Oh.
Pretty tight. You were aiming for a pretty tight 6.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do the same X to the pole to this X. I want you to get the same number of strides from the pole to X.
So 5.
Probably a 5 is better for her than the 6 that you were getting.
Okay.
Should be pretty easy to manipulate because you can either cut the corner or go wide, depending on how many strides you put it out.
Okay. I'm gonna give the man some space. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
So I know that we had said the 5 stride would be better, but the 6 ended up working out that time, so.
Yeah, but I don't think I held her enough for it.
No.
No?
She's a lot of force to package together for a tight distance.
So better to just gun it for the long?
If you could have moved her up soon enough, the long one would have been.
I don't think I saw it soon enough to I think I saw it 2 strides out.
Yeah, that's
Good girl.
Do you want to try once to the left? Same thing to left? Get your
Yeah.
same striding.
Yeah. Thank you. Good girl, Miss Canberra. Good girl. You're such a sweet girl. Who bit you?
Okay, so that definitely wasn't the same striding as we got the last time. We ended up getting 5 this time, but I think The second jump, the 5 was a little bit long, but for the first one, the 5 was definitely the right striding. We just had to keep the pace up for the second one.
You're beautiful, I know. You're stunning. She's obsessed with herself.
So that was our lesson, and honestly, I thought it went so well, like 100 times better than the last time that I rode her. She has improved so much. She is doing so good. I absolutely loved my ride on her, and I definitely don't think she's like crazy difficult to ride. You definitely have to be riding 24/7 with her. Like I said, if you stop riding for 1 second, like she's gonna cut the corners, she's gonna break to trot. Like you just need to make sure you're on top of her. But yeah, she's absolutely lovely. I would even consider showing her this season if she is available, if I'm allowed to.
Hi, Boots. Come, pretty lady. Watch your step.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. You enjoyed our lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I'm marking.